Your God supposedly loves everyone, right?
Yes.
So tell me this. What does he have against amputees?
I don't think he has anything against amputees.
So why doesn't he heal them?
God doesn't heal a lot of our illnesses and sufferings. I don't know why amputees are a special case.
Because according to your Bible, Jesus healed blind people and lepers and such. In modern times it seems he's curing things less visible like cancer and back pain. But I've never heard of an amputee just regrowing a limb.
Well, the stories are out there. In Luke's Gospel, Jesus heals two people you might call amputees. One of them regrows a hand, and another one regrows an ear. Over the ages there are other examples. God reportedly worked through St. Anthony to heal a man who had cut off his foot. In modern times, there have been reports of amputees regrowing their limbs, such as in the Azusa Street revival in California.
Yes, but none of these stories rise to the level of scientific proof. The people involved could have been lying, or exaggerating, or they could have misinterpreted some kind of healing with a medical reason as having a divine source.
I suppose you were right about that. But wouldn't you say the same about the stories of someone cured of cancer or back pain too?
Yes, I would.
So what does this have to do specifically with amputees?
Nothing, I guess. But the stories of getting cured of something less obvious are more common. So it's a good conversation starter for someone who's not prepared for the question.
I see.
You're not the only one trying to win over new converts to your side, my friend.
Okay, fair enough.
But you must admit that this whole amputee gimmick does raise two very legitimate questions. First, why would God allow someone to suffer an amputation in the first place? And second, if God is revealing himself to people through healing, why is he so selective about it?
Those are both very good questions. We've discussed each of them at length in separate videos already.
Yes, I remember. Can you give me the quick synopsis?
Neither question is really amenable to quick sound bites, I'm afraid. But if you insist, I'd say that God allows suffering either because it provides an environment for souls to mature and for all of the drama of life. If everything went well all the time, there would be no need or opportunity for real courage, sacrifice, love, heroism, perseverance, and so on. We would be something very different than what we are, and only God can fathom whether that would be better or worse.
And on the question of why God hides himself from most of us and doesn't allow his existence to be proven.
On that one, I think it has something to do with God wanting to be loved for the kind of God he is, not just for the power and authority that comes with his job. He might wish to reveal himself to someone in cases where it's appropriate to that person's soul at that point in its development. But it's clear he doesn't want to have his existence become a certainty to all of us just yet. This would explain why he will not answer prayer or perform miracles when the cameras are rolling or a controlled experiment is being performed. This is not just a modern problem, by the way. King Herod asked Jesus bluntly for a miracle and was turned down too. But on both questions I am of course speculating. There is no one right answer. You can watch the other videos for more thoughts.